Now we have discussed the vestibule. You know that the anterior part of your teeth were forming the posterior side for our vestibule. Okay, you can see it here. These are your teeth. Okay, so teeth's anterior was forming the posterior wall for our vestibule. Now the teeth's back side will be forming the anterior wall of, that is the beginning of our oral cavity. So that is why anteriorly there will be your back side of your teeth. Okay, now this from the teeth, back side of teeth, this will be extending from the lateral side and going, that is sides of your tongue, and going to the posterior side. So posterior, you know that oral cavity ends at fauces. We have written here lips till the fauces. So fauces will be the posterior part, that is the end wall for this oral cavity, fauces or the oropharynx. In respect to pharynx, that will be ending in the oropharynx. Okay, now it is, this much is clear. Now proper oral cavity is further divided into floor and roof. Okay, it has boundaries, that is above and the below the tongue there are structures, and above the tongue there are structures. Okay, now floor. Now first of all we have to see the boundaries for our floor. You know that now this, you can see in this diagram, just a visualization, the tongue is folded. Just consider this red one, tongue is folded. Okay, below that structure, that is the anterior 2/3 structure, this much area, this full tongue, and this anterior 2/3 structures. Below that there is a region which is called a sublingual region. Okay, that is called as anterior 2/3 part or sublingual region. Now this below this region, there are bone. You know that mandible is present. Okay, mandible is present, and there is a muscles also, muscles which are present between your hide bone and your mandible. So specifically those muscles are called as diaphragm of mouth. Okay, diaphragm of mouth, which are actually forming the base. So first muscle is actually your mylohyoid muscle. Okay, now second muscle is your genohyoid muscle. Mylohyoid muscle will be means which will be from extending from the lateral to the center, and the genohyoid will be present centrally. Okay, so in the center on the both the sides. Okay, in the tongue, like this, it will be present like this, and genohyoid will be coming, that is genohyoid will be the center, and mylohyoid coming from the lateral to the center. Okay, and anterior belly of digastric will be also present some parts, and in specifically most periphery there will be submandibular gland which will be present just attached to your alveolar process. Okay, so this will be forming actually the floor for this proper oral cavity. Now we will be discussing the roof for this roof. And in floor, there is, you can say, in floor we have discussed. Now in the floor there is a frenulum. So this actually, there is a frenulum, is just like a mucous membrane which is present just like in the tongue, like this. You when you will fold your tongue, you can see one line, one mucous membrane lining, that is called as frenulum linguae. Frenulum linguae. So this red one, you can see, it is called as frenulum linguae. Okay, so beside that, so in the central part there is an opening for one of the our glands. Okay, that is ducts, submandibular ducts. So these openings are actually for your, these two openings are for your submandibular ducts. Submandibular ducts, which will be opening in the sublingual papillae. So on both the sides of this frenulum linguae there is a fold, like this. There is a fold just beneath your tongue, like this. There will be a fold from the lateral sides, like this. There one will be there and one will be there, and this will be your frenulum linguae. So beside that, this is a fold, this red one you can see. So this is called as sublingual folds. Sublingual folds. And in this there will be actually your sublingual duct will be ducts will be present here. Okay, opening for that duct will be present here. Okay, you know that submandibular duct is also called as Wharton's duct. Okay, Wharton's duct. Okay, so that is why there will be papilla, that is called as sublingual carancule. Okay, where your submandibular ducts opens. Okay, that will be present just beneath your tongue, that is called as sublingual region, in that region. Okay, so one structure is frenulum linguae beneath your tongue, and sublingual folds, that will be the basis for the opening of our submandibular ducts. Okay, for submandibular glands actually, for basically. Okay, so this much is clear for the our floor. Now comes our roof. So you know that roof is actually formed by palates. First of all, hard palate and soft palate. So hard palate actually covers the anterior 2/3 part, hard palate of our roof. Hard palate covers anterior 2/3 part. Full hard palate is formed, but fully roof is formed by 2/3 part of the hard palate, 2/3 part. Okay, and soft palate by 1/3 part. Soft palate by 1/3 part. Okay, anterior soft palate, anterior part of our soft palate. That includes 1/3. Okay, so in this diagram you can see this orange part is called as hard palate. So full this is hard palate, and in hard palate you know that hard palate is formed by the palatine process of maxilla and the palatine bones. Okay, so it is hard structure, bony structures, and now the most posterior part of this your roof is formed by your this area you can see is called as soft palate, made up of soft tissues. Okay, soft palate, and the soft palate posterior part ends in a conical projection. Thus you can see conical projection is called as uvula. Okay, uvula. Okay, this is actually the soft palate's posterior inferior part. Okay, so this will be present in the soft palate. Okay, so now this much is clear. It is formed by the hard palate you know that formed by the bones, and the soft palate. Okay, now in this roof there are some lateral structures which will be forming the pillars for this roof. Okay, pillars for the roof, between the pillars and your muscles of your tongue actually. Now there are actually two arches which are called as palatoglossal arch. Okay, and the second one is palatopharyngeal arch. Thus we will discuss detail when we were discussing east, specifically when we were discussing our palates. We will also discuss on video will be on tongues also. Okay, video will be on teeth also. So in detail we will discuss. Just here you just remember the structures which you can see in the oral cavity. Okay, so palatopharyngeal arcs, and this arc is actually acts as anterior pillar, and this acts as posterior pillar. Okay, just as a pillar it acts. You can see it here. So this first line you can see it is here. You can see this is called as palatoglossal arc. Palatoglossal arc. So this is actually stretches from your palatoglossal muscle. That is palatoglossal muscle will be extending in this folds. Okay, palatoglossal muscle like this, and just below that there is a fold. This lining you can see is palatopharyngeus. Palatopharyngeus. So it will be extending actually from your pharynx, that is a palatopharyngeal muscle. Okay, from palate to pharyngeal part. Okay, so that is why it is called as palatopharyngeal arc. And between these two arcs, that is, there is a fossa that is called as tonsil fossa. And in between you can see this orange part, this small parts, this orange one. This is present between these two arches is called palatine tonsil. Palatine tonsil is present. Okay. So this will be discussing in detail when we're discussing the palate specifically. Okay, so here just in the diagram you can see, and this red one you can see these are fossas. Okay, these are fauces. Fossas, not fauces. These gap is called as fauces. Okay, so I think this much is clear. Okay, so actually, so now you can see it is here. Okay, now laterally you can say, laterally in proper oral cavity you can say palatopharyngeal arcs are present. Okay, and superiorly we have our hard palates and soft palates, and floor we have discussed, and on the posterior side we have oropharynx. Okay, oropharynx, or you can say fauces. Okay, anteriorly we have teeth, that is the back side of the teeth. Okay, in the proper oral cavity. Okay, so this was our oral cavity. Okay, I think it is clear. Okay, so do like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.